Hey friends, Amanda here at Bare Bones Living. Welcome back. And today I have a big harvesting project to do, and I have to finish harvesting all of my potatoes. And I planted 200 pounds of potatoes in March, I believe. I planted 100 Red Norland potatoes and 100 Kennebec potatoes. And I have harvested probably 3/4 of my Red Norland potatoes, but I still have this patch. So you can see I harvested back there, and then I harvested everything that's in front of me, but I still have this patch right here of Red Norland, and then all of the Kennebec, which are on this side. This is all Kennebec. And then so far what I've gotten from my Red Norland is 90 pounds of Red Norland. So I will get over 100 pounds, probably 130 pounds, I'm guessing, of potatoes from 100 pounds planted, which I was hoping for more, but I'm still super happy with. And I'm guessing I'm gonna get around the same amount with the Kennebecs. I've gotten some really nice sized Red Norlands that I was really excited about. But this is still the best potato harvest I've had yet, and I still have a lot left to go. So now I gotta get the rest of these out and curing, and I still have lots of other harvesting that I have to do. As you can see, I have tomatoes over on this side that are ready for harvest. I have lots of zucchini and cucumbers that I have to harvest. It's a busy day in the garden. It's already very late in the morning and getting hot, so I put up our rain fly to give us some shade, and I have recruited my little boys to help me dig potatoes because they love digging for treasure, and we will have a little bit of shade to help us keep us a little cool while we work. So for reference, I am standing where the potatoes start. So where my feet are is where the Red Norland started, and then as you can see, this is where the Kennebecs have started. And we have all this, all that, all the way down is Kennebecs. Like I said, I have that one patch right in front of me here, still of Red Norland. And then you can see I have squash and pumpkins on this outer line here that I was expecting would grow over this way, because I was expecting to have all these potatoes harvested by now, but you can see they're already encroaching, which is great for them, but makes this a little bit more difficult for me to get these out. And over here I have my onions, which is a whole nother story. Lessons learned about planting these next to each other. I won't do that again because the potatoes overcrowded these onions. I still have some pretty good onions in there, but they would have been like, I mean, that one's pretty awesome, right? I have some really awesome onions in here, but I also have some pretty small ones because they got drowned out because of placement. So lessons learned for next year. Onions are a different story. Another video to come. They go all the way down there. They're not actually, the necks on these are actually not broken, so they're still growing. That's why I've left them. They're just knocked over, like uprooted kind of. So they're not ready just yet, so they're in a video to come, but this is the reference of what we're working with today. About an hour in, and we got maybe half of the Kennebecs picked. and the rest of the Red Norland. I'm expecting there's about 75 pounds of potatoes in here so far. I had my boys helping me, and it's hot out here, so now they want a break, which is fine with me. And I'm going to finish on my own. Ah, that breeze feels really good. But I finally did it. I got all of my potatoes harvested. And I have a very, very full tote here. I cannot pick this thing up and move it myself. I have no idea how much it weighs, but I'm going to guess it's over 100 pounds, maybe 120. I will weigh it. But I got, like I said before, my boys helped me for an hour and we got a lot done, and then I was on my own. And while wrangling 3 under 8 years old can be trying, they actually did a lot of work for me, and I got a lot done before they left. And then I got more of the fine details after they were gone, but obviously much more slow going. But then I was also able to weed a lot. I still have a ton to do. I did not do any of my other harvesting. I got a couple of onions pulled on accident, so I got some harvesting done. I see some blushing tomatoes that I'm really excited to get to when they're ready. Still so much to do, but today I'm calling it quits. I've been out here for about 4 or 5 hours now, and I am pooped and need to feed my family. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will put the total at the end, and I will catch you on the next one. Okay, so I just had to pop back in here real quick because I rewatched my planting videos to double check my numbers because they just seemed really off to me. And I actually only planted a 50-pound bag of each of those varieties. So I planted 50 pounds of the Kennebec and 50 pounds of the Red Norland potatoes, and I still got just under 300 pounds of potatoes. Pretty fairly equally. Maybe I got a little bit more from the Kennebec, but if you'll remember, the Kennebec row went the full length of my garden, and the Red Norland was only like 3/4 of the length of my garden. So super stoked about my harvest. Much more happy with that result, getting 300 pounds from 100 pounds planted. But I did just want to pop in and make that adjustment. I'm super stoked about it. I'm very proud of that. I grew 300 pounds of potatoes. I'm pretty proud of that no matter what. But for record's sake, I planted 50 pounds of each. Thank you guys for stopping by today and joining in on our journey here at Bare Bones Living. We'll catch you on the next one.